How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're just jamming more Abzan Invasion of Ikoria. This guy's just a lot of fun, so I'm just trying to get a bigger sample size with it. There's a video that I did not post that was testing Dryad Arbor, and I felt like that was just not good data. I feel like Dryad Arbor is just very detrimental to how greedy this mana base is. I'm very firm on 25 lands. Just to be able to hit our land drops, just being able to have a lot of times Urza Saga, you don't want to cast this until like turn, 3 or something, right? So it's like, or play this as your third land drop. So like, you really want to make sure that you have your land drops in this deck, and like, especially when you want to get like Catcher Charm tapped and stuff. Like, this deck is just so mana intensive that like I think the 25 land just makes it consistent. So I think we're locked there. I gotta reach a lot more bigger sample size. I've been going back and forth between Kataki and Collector Oof. I'm gonna stick with Collector Oof. I kind of want to just jam more game just to see if there's any merit behind it. And I think just the feel with Invasion after like 4 or 5 leagues that I've played, like it's nice. It's a nice like backup, like fail safe type of card. There is another like build I have in mind where I kind of want to try Death Shadow, where we just have, and the original build was Soul Tie, of course, but like maybe like an Abzan Death Shadow with Invasion. So like tutoring for one to get a shadow seems interesting. So we just add the shadows of Reclaimer. So like we'll see how this league goes, and then if this, I feel like if I want to get more data on the Reclaimer, non-shadow shell, I might try it. But if this kind of hits the fan again, then I might want to shift to a shadow shell. But we'll see how that goes. How's the assistant stage? Thought it was a flute, ended up being. Oh no, that's just like you just got one up there. That's awful. Sorry to hear, buddy. Hope you feel better. Oh yeah, yeah. It's based on his like winners interview. It sounded like he was just kind of like just there on happen chance. Which is unfortunate as a young player, right? But it's still cool though. Yeah, it's tragic though. It's getting better though. Thinking of jumping into the league tonight, but I have no idea what to play. I'm assuming it's a shadow build, right? I don't know if you listened earlier, but like depending how this feels, like I feel like this is like my fifth league now with this kind of shell. I might gonna want to try a Death Shadow list. Um, but like have like Street Wraiths over maybe the two Void Walkers, and then like maybe cut a push and an Inquisition or something. I mean, still good showing though. Okay, keep hanging on with that. I was actually watching Demonic Tutors before the stream too, watching him play Yogg, and Yogg was one of those decks where it was really fun to like. I really like a lot of the cards in the vacuum, but like the playstyle is just not my thing. Like I'd watch him play it, and I'm like I really admire him playing it because he's really good at it. But then it's just not something that I would be really interested in myself. I don't know. Maybe I just love interaction, and maybe I'm just not a combo player, and maybe that's just the fault of it. But it is what it is. But playing with today, but it was like running a brick wall. I mean, it's also like your worst matchup, right? So it's you can't really get mad about it. Oh. Okay, well, we have to take the Calibrated Blast, unfortunately. Because we just like insta die to it. Maybe Shadow by might go try and true Assault Tower Demir like Ikoria less and less. Yeah, I think like it's just fun. Like I think I posted on Twitter. It's like it's fun. It's like a surprisingly a higher floor than I originally thought. Um, so I think I'm just gonna go Dothy Voidwalker here. I could go Reclaimer. It gets nabbed by a bolt, and then I go Voidwalker. I think it's just more mana efficient if I play Voidwalker here, get an Overgrown Tomb, and then next turn if I really need to like Leyland Binding, I can go Reclaimer, Leyland Binding something, and get a Trap Triumph. I played batches all day. The deck was bad for the room. A lot of people don't know how to play it. I mean, that's the thing about playing in paper, right? I feel like the skill level in paper is a lot lower than the skill level online, right? I feel like the people online know these little intricacies. I feel like people online know that the nuances of what a stack is. So it's a good card, but it's a weak card in a lot of spots. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like it's like good and bad. Is that makes sense? Like the floor is high, but the ceiling is high too. I don't know. It just feels it's just a lot of mana too, but I don't know. I just feel a little lost because I don't really know. I think I'm gonna go Grist here, actually, because I want them to Leyland Binding it. I actually want to untap with the Reclaimer, which is kind of funny. Middle push, but like I feel a little lost with where I want to take Abzan because I just feel like I had Nishoba Brawlers in the invasion slots, and like the invasions are good as just aggressive threats, but they're just the power level is just so low versus like the invasion power level is a little bit higher. So I feel like if I had to compare the two, I feel like I would rather have invasion, but I'm working with like a lot weaker tools, right? So I feel like maybe I have to be on the invasion package in Abzan, but versus like Soul Tie or just regular Shadow, where like you're not pigeonholed into like specific colors. I feel like it might be better off to cut the invasion package in some decks, but that might be the best option I have in Abs. And like, what am I playing instead of the Hex Mage and Invasion of Ikoria? Is like, if I'm not playing these cards, I think I'd rather just play Gigantha and cut the Voidwalkers, right? Like these Voidwalkers aren't going to be what makes the deck better. Okay. And then they can Leyline Binding my Grist. Okay. So they have two Leyline Bindings. Or sorry, a Leyline Binding and Unknown. Sorry. I will plus. Oh man, I'm milling all the good cards. I will get a off-color Triumph as I have the F6 bug here. Get a Catcher Triumph. I will attempt to Leyline Binding the Scion. They can Leyline Binding with my Leyline Binding, and this would not go away. I'll attack. They might Leyland Binding this, and I can Leyland Binding it again. And then I'll play Reclaimer. They don't. Paper is a walk-up at MGO. Yeah, I think the only thing about paper that I would say is the stamina. Like, I feel like the stamina you need for paper magic is a lot more intensive than online. Because online, you're at home, the comfort of your own home. You can take a break, you can take a walk, you can go use the bathroom. Like, you're just comfortable, right? We are playing against a spicy deck. So that's like, the two things that counteract each other. Like I love paper and hate paper at the same time. I actually don't. I play minimal. Like I play paper Magic like maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. It's not a lot. I like collecting the cards, so I have everything. Um, I needed a spell bomb because if they have a land, they just Calibrated blast us. That's pretty bad. So we just go Temur Goyf. Especially like when you make it to like top 8, like your mind's fried. At least for me personally, like I just feel like I'm like my mind is just like, especially without like food or anything, like you're like malnourished. Do a good job of hydrating in paper, but like as you see like in stream, like I'm always drinking water and always using the fucking bathroom like every hour. Damn it, we're just gonna die. This Grist is too. Oh. Well, they'll probably just do it when we. Guess I have to take a planes. You guys after Game 3 in the finals of thoughts. I have to watch that match again then. 8, 9, 10. Oh, should I have attacked the Reclaimer last turn? So they go. Well, they Calibrate blast us. They go to 12 with the fetch. I can get them down to 9 with this ultimate, and that's lethal, so. Okay. So I have one card in hand. I think this is a match where I can probably board out Grist. I mean, that again, that's just. I mean, that's you make a play, and when you're that fatigued, like you can't really, you know, um, beat yourself up too much, right? Like, and that's why like it's much better to play decks like Temur Rhinos where the lines are a little bit more straightforward, and why playing reactive decks is not always the best idea, right? I wonder what the last card is and why they're not casting this Calibrated Blast. I should attack this Reclaimer last turn. Three, 6, 7, 8. So we have lethal. Yeah, I like play this game very, very poorly. So we gotta hope that they just hit a lightning bolt. They reveal Calibrated Blast. Yeah, I should attack with the camera last turn. I darn fucked up. Then I'd have lethal here. That's unfortunate. I love playing in tournaments live. There's nothing like nuances. You know, it's one of those things where like, it's for me, it's like a double-edged sword. Like I love paper magic too, but at the same time, it's like I don't like the things that gatekeep people that don't normally play competitive. You know, the little things like miss triggers. Not just like I'm one of those people that like agree that you know if you miss a trigger, you miss a trigger. But then it's like the rules lowering I don't like. There's a lot more just cheating obviously involved in paper. Um, like I've had cases where I've had my opponent have marked cards and like it's like so clear that my opponent has marked cards. Like there's creases on like 7 sleeves. I like literally counted like 6 or 7 of them. And let me read Calibrated Blast. Right, so it's like just you know little things like that, or like should you just reveal? I feel like I put brutality. What did we see? We saw lightning bolt, leyline binding, calibrated blast, witch's cottage. What does witch's cottage do again? Third, you may put targets and we're on top of your library. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put in some endurances. I'm assuming this is a like you put a Draco on top and then you calibrated blast me. It seems like one of those decks. I feel like Force River may also see, but just because they have Scion and Leyland Binding, so I feel like this is better than like Fatal Push. Maybe in like Prismatic Ending, like unless they run Ren and 6. I could see Lantern coming in. I could see Grist and Prismatic Ending coming out. Yeah, Leyline Binding, Prismatic Ending. Oh, sorry, Leyline Binding, Calibrated Blast, Scion of Draco, Lightning Bolt, Calibrated Blast. This is non-creature. I think I can just like go like this. Maybe we keep the Grist just to 2 or 4 if they go Scion and we like need a emergency answer. And it's like it's between Collective Brutality and Haywire. I might maybe damn. Haywire might's really only for Leyland Binding because we can't tag a Scion, so we'll just do that. I'm a pretty attentive player and I don't care. I'll for sure report. Yeah, I think it's just like the baggage that comes with it, right? Like it's one of those things where like you need it, you need the baggage to play Paper Magic, but the fact that the baggage is there doesn't mean that I don't like it, right? Like I think it's one of those things where like maybe I'm just being too nitpicky, classic Magic player, but like your opponent wanted it more. I don't know, Great Rage. I don't know, possibly. Since they have the fetch land in play, I think I'm just gonna bobble them on their turn. Force of Vigor is an interesting draw. I'm gonna go Gaulish here. Shadow of Mortality are the main target. How much does that cost again? Shadow of Mortality. Oh, costs 15. Interesting. 17? What? Yeah. I was like, what did I do? I mean, I'm a little tired from work, but like, I was like, did I do the math wrong? No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Uh, they have 1 red mana. I think I take their bolt. It's like, am I trying to protect my 1 Voidwalker? But like the Spyro is a card that like definitely just like puts them over the top, right? Yeah, I think I just need to draw out of the lightning bolt. Fortunately. They're not fetching. That was a lot. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just coca and you're upbeat, nothing suspect there. Oh, you know, sometimes you just gotta explore twice or 3 times, you know? Sometimes you just gotta do it and hope you don't get caught. Apparently. Interesting. It's cool art. Sometimes you just gotta draw extra cards. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, supposedly. Okay, so they're not gonna draw this card. And that's why I like Magic Online, because it's like there's stuff like there's always like the ethics of like, oh, is chalice checking cheating and blah blah blah, and it's just like in Nomoto you cast something, it gets fucking countered by chalice. Maybe I'm just being a boomer. Maybe I'm just a boomer. But that's just, for me, it just makes it a lot more clear cut. I'm just a boomer. I'm a boomer that plays more MTGO than paper, and even then, like, I don't even play a lot of MTGO. I just do this in my downtime. Like, I definitely don't take this game as seriously as a lot of other people. As you can see, playing fucking Abzan mid-range in 2023. I've been in bed for 4 days. Yeah, you just relax, buddy. Just relax. I don't know. It's just one of those things where like I feel like as a content creator, I just do this for fun. I do not take this game seriously. I don't play in many RCQs. I don't play in any challenges. I just play leagues on my downtime, and it's just, this is really just more of those like stress reliever kind of things where it's like I'm doing this because it's fun. After a long day at work, I'd rather just jam a couple games of Magic and then call it a day. That was a great top deck because I want them to Leyline Binding my Tarmogoyf and then cast a Scion, and I'm going to Force the Vigor both. How's it going, roll? Hope you're all, buddy. I saw your tweet about Julius Randle coming to the Timberwolves as like one of those stupid like trade analyzers. I'm curious on what your thoughts on if you got Karl-Anthony Towns, and if that like just outside of all those factors, financially, financial factors aside, just everything else. Like, I'm just curious if you, what you think about just like would a cat for Randall swap, would that actually be beneficial for both sides? No other outside factors included into it, because I actually don't really watch Julius Randle. I had him on my fantasy team a couple years ago, and he was good 2 years ago. I didn't have him last year, but I had him the year before when I got him for like $2 because it was it's an auction draft. All right, so we'll go Hex Mage. I'm gonna get the Dino here because I think it's just the quickest clock. And then if they try to force it, we can until force the figure. I am a basketball fan. So I live in the Bay Area, but I'm a Timberwolves fan because I wanted to pick a team that sucked, because this is at the time where like the Warriors like 2-peated or 3-peated, and I did not want to be one of those like bandwagoners. I wanted to pick a team that was like really shitty at the time and then kind of follow them. And at the time, the Timberwolves were really bad. This was right before they got Jimmy Butler, and that's when I started really following them. The Timberwolves, at least. So I'm going to discard Scion Draco. Discard Moon and Scion. Nice. Not a fan of Randall. I know about adding Cat to the mix unless he's playing center. That's the thing. I think Cat is like an awkward, like he was the reason why I became a Timberwolves fan, and I think he's in this awkward position where he's not big enough or doesn't play physical enough to be a center, but he's not agile enough to be a forward. So he's like in that weird, like awkward, like I think if the NBA I'm kind of scared because I feel like if the Nuggets win, um everyone's gonna need a center now because of Jokic. Um and then that means everyone's gonna have a center that's bigger than Carl Anthony Towns, and that's where Carl Anthony Towns is just like really bad. But if he plays against like something like some team like the Warriors where they don't really have a true center, that's when I think Carl Anthony Towns is really good. Maybe I should have Shadow Spirit here, just to I kind of want to just like force a vigor and force lethal the following turn, but maybe that's incorrect. Go Spurs, go! Yeah, they got you guys won the Wembanyama lottery, which is totally rigged. Just kidding. Random's a good player. Would really help the Wolves and have them get more picks to be a good team. Yeah, that's fair too. I think it's just always things where like we just need to pivot and start building around Ant. Because I felt like we were building around Karl Anthony Towns, and that's why we got D'Angelo Russell, and that obviously didn't work out. So I think it's one of those things where like we have to start building around Ant. I mean, it's always exciting when you get the number one prospect, right? It's always exciting. This hand is really awkward. My opponent just didn't do anything round one. I think we'll keep reluctantly because this is a Misty too. On the draw, this spell one could potentially be a dead draw too. I think we'll keep this. I think this hand is just close enough. Then going Savage Triumph is interesting. I think I'll go Triumph. And then next turn I can potentially go turn 2 Leyland Binding if need be. Rudy is so trash. I'm sorry for that. It's weird because he looks so good like the first week, and then like he just like got shat on. Like I don't know what happened. Ah, damn it. If Rudy could do any sort of game more than 10 from the back, he'd be so good leave. But outside the, yeah, he's just like you just like leave him open because even offensively, he just can't score. Just awkward. Hey, how's it going, Steven? Hope you're well, buddy. As I'm trying to like cast Leyland Binding without domain. Happy Friday, buddy. Night Mutts. Thank you. See you this weekend for sure. Not binding this run. They have Foothills. Okay, they play the Foothills. Okay. So this could be like a Fable or something. That'd be kind of awkward. We can't go Saga plus Tarmogoyf plus Reclaimer, which is be too bad. If they go like, okay. In this spot, I have to hold up Fatal Push. So I think I'm going to go Saga. And then just go Tarmogoyf and not hold up Reclaimer. They could go Creativity here, and that would suck, but we got no answers to that. If they are on the Jund version with Persist, which they may be because of the Savage Triome, they discard Archon here and then Persist. That sucks, especially with the Spell Bomb in hand, but we'll see if they go for it here. I could just push now. And then they just Creativity anyway, but like at least like our line does not play around Creativity either way. So might as well just push it so they don't get the treasure if they don't have Creativity. If they have Creativity, we're fucked either way. So because they just go Goblin here. And if we don't push, then they just Creativity the the treasure, and then we're just fucked. So, all right. We're not like dead. Because if we draw Leyline Binding, we're back in this game. So go Spell Bomb. We're still like, we could take a hit here. Discard a Catacombs. If we draw Leyline Binding, we have a shot. We just didn't have a discard spell. We had a Fatal Push that was dead. Like, they just combo kill us. Leyline Binding off the top. Leyline Binding off the top. They're just gonna double bolt me. That's fantastic. Nice. Mismatch bolts. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so creativity. This is where I regret only having 2 explosives. Pithy Needle for Ren 6. They have Leyline Binding, right? Did we not see a Leyline Binding? I don't think we saw Leyline Binding. That's my fault. 3 Moonlight, of course. We don't know if they're on the persist version or not. Either way, I think we just like board out the pushes. Voidwalkers are okay. I think we board out the Grist. I think we can trim a Reclaimer. And trim a Prismatic Ending because they only tag the Ren 6s. This is a game where like we can't really hold up. Like Fatal Push is just not worth holding up because as you can see, like we held up Fatal Push and we lost. Like they got to creativity around it. So in my experience, like Fatal Push is just not worth it. Magical Christmas Land is we like Thoughthy Woodwalker or and Thoughtseize and Archon. Oh man, these are not great hands. I think I'm gonna bottom a Shadow Spear. So we can like go Gaulish Shrine Inquisition, and then we can Pithy Needle a Ren and 6, and then like take a Creativity or a Fable. Oh, I could just Pithy Needle name to Fair, eh? Interesting. He lands off the top. The lands off the top. That's sufficient. Crack. Crack, 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 crack. Go, Reclaimer, go. Go, Reclaimer, go. If they go Red and 6, I'm just not going to be very happy. Okay, they played the land that we did not know about, so they have 5 known cards out of the 6. Out of the 6. Tarmogoyf. I think we got to jam. I think we got to just clock them. Sock and clock them. We need a Moonlight off the top. That'd be the most ideal. They could just play it to fairy and just not do anything. That'd be really annoying. I don't know what else they have going on. Sculling Tarn. Wanted to name that one. Sculling Tarn. So they have Archon, Teferi, Wooded Foothills, Dwarven Mine. We need a... I could... Sagas, good draw. So... I can crack this artifact and make this timer go over 3/4 and take down the Ren. I think that's what we have to do. This timer being a puny Goyf is not helping us. Well, that didn't help either. Alright. So, do they have creativity? We are going to be very sad if they don't. If they do. Hey, Mesa. What is our last card? It is not a creativity. So, you know all 5 cards in their hands. Archon, Teferi, or sorry, we only know 4 cards. They played the Teferi. So, the last card, it's Archon, Wooded Foothills, Dwarven Mine, and then a Sculling Tarn. I think I tacked the fairy down. You just gotta hope that they never draw a creativity. They draw Leyland Binding. Oh, they're just gonna chomp. Okay. Right on. Pass. Don't draw creativity, please. Don't ever draw creativity. Don't do it, please. Thank you. Just keep passing turn. Just pass a turn. Just don't ever draw anything. That'd be much appreciated. Didn't even, yeah. Got Saga going. That's huge. I'm not going to sack it because I want to hold up Moonlight. Could just hold out Stringleaf Drum. So I'm going to send both this construct and this Tarmogoyf at Teferi and this Reclaimer at them. So this Moonlight is pretty clutch. Now we can draw creativity. Go ahead. Go ahead. Draw creativity. It's okay. Do it. Do it. So their hand is Archon of Cruelty, Scalding Tarn, 3 unknown. That is not... Alright. Well, that sucks. Go Ketria. Make a white. Make a construct. All the constructs. Lethal? Cool. Alright. Can we just do that again? Game 3. Don't think we want the might. I don't think they're on the persist version. You just never saw it. Do I want the 4th reclaimer? The reclaimer is pretty good there. The reclaimer was pretty good there. Okay, let's just run this back, I think. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna keep this on the draw. Like, we have technically creativity protection. They're gonna hold a Veil of Summer, and I'm gonna be very sad. What is that? What did I press? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna land, fetch land, color land, anything. That's not. They're gonna Veil me, and I'm gonna be very sad. But I need to tag a Ren in 6. Oh. If I don't draw a land, Tarmogoyf would be the best draw here. My chat is just going crazy. It's like refreshing. I wonder if my internet's just going like off the rails. If I'm not reacting to chat, I apologize. So next turn they can go Prismatic, ending my Reclaimer. I'm kind of baiting to do that, so then this Explosives doesn't get tagged by Pending. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Yes, perfect. Dorma Mine, Arid Mesa, 2 unknown. I mean, I guess this is a spot where like Fatal Push would be better than Prismatic Ending, but okay. Decent draw. So they put Dorma Mine. I could prismatic ending this on my turn, but I kind of want to just because we are kind of bottlenecked on white mana, but that's unfortunate. They already have 2 fetch lands in hand. I think it's better just to like erase them. I could just Pithing Neone and Ren and 6 too. And then we have lethal next turn. Should I like start chomping? Okay, so I have 4 unknown cards. They're 2 mana away from Archon. So we have to crack this. Attack them. So we need to hope they don't have another creativity. I mean, they drew 0 creativity. Is it karma that they draw 2 this game? It could be. That is fine. But Seiju, my saga. Okay. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So they can hard cast an Archon next turn. Okay, that was decent, just to know what's happening. Okay, so if they draw... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I could attack them. I could prismatic into the dwarf, attack them, hope they don't draw anything. They also chump with the Scalding Tarn. Oh. I think I just have to take that line. I'll keep the Swamp in hand in case I need to discard it. But this Resolved Archon isn't necessarily game over. Actually, I'm gonna hold this. Because at least I can rebuild. I shouldn't have Prismatic Endings. If they top deck here, a land. It's just like, I think that's just too greedy. Like, that means I have to whiff on 2 draws. I should have held the pending. If anything, I should have Prismatic into the Teferi. But then even then, like, I guess... Oh. Do they only have 3 Dora Mines? They can't only have 3 Dora Mines, right? One off, buddy. Oh, they have the 8 land. Okay, sure. Oh, I can't Leyline Binding because of the Teferi. I'm so dumb. I can't. It doesn't really matter anyway. I can just do it on my turn, but that's unfortunate. I have Pithing Needle name Ren 6, so I'm insulated from a Ren 6. We just need them to dodge. We just need to dodge a lot of stuff. Dodge a lot of things. Thoughtseize. So I can Thoughtseize, Binding. Take a relevant spell, please. That was a relevant spell. So, Leyline Binding. Boom. Now we just need them to whiff. 2 draws. Noricon. Creativity, I guess, would be a dead draw, which is funnily enough. I can attack the Teferi down with this construct. I can also just Binding. How's it go, bitch? How we doing, buddy? Yeah, I think I attacked Teferi down. I get Shadow Spear. Alright, 1 draw. So this is a cool trick. If they binding my binding, I can binding their binding, and then this binding won't come out. So since it's gone away, this Archon won't come back. What is our last card? Pump. Who's the leyline binding master? Binding your binding? Binding your binding? There you go. If my criteria is to play black, green, white, and like that's the confinement I'm in, I have to play these cards that are good. Like I can't like not, you know, like otherwise like I can't survive. Oh yeah, and that's why Reclaimer has a spot on the deck, right? You know, it's Reclaimer is a good magic card, and we're like just leaning harder into these sagas, and like it's all kind of like nicely put together because like we have saga, and then like we have all the fetches to be able to turn on leyline binding, and then that turns on Reclaimer more. Like it's kind of like the thought process of when I put the list together. You know, it's like there's like these subtle deck building synergies you have in the deck where it's like you have 11 fetches for Reclaimer, you have 11 fetches to turn on leyline binding, you have domain, and it's well, that's unfortunate. I wonder if I go Saga here and just try to Saga them out. I could also just like play a Tarmogoyf and then just don't have leyline binding available. This turns into a 2/3. I think I'm gonna go basic forest. You don't know what to play tomorrow? What's tomorrow, the challenge? I mean, I feel like you've kind of taken a break too from Magic 2 bench, right? I feel like you've been kind of MIA for a while. I feel like I haven't really seen you in chat since I moved to this place I'm in right now. Just kind of crazy. Mana traders? Oh, you qualify nice. What'd you qualify with? And the real question is, why aren't you just gonna play the deck that you qualified with? Like that's the real question. I honestly like didn't realize mana traders was a thing this month until like Monday, and I'm like, I can't play 10 matches of Abzan in 2 hours and try to qualify. I was like, no way. Oh, red synthesizer, nice. My friend played that at Oakland, and he went like 5-3, 6-3. Is this a Thali's Lieutenant? Looks like it. Okay, off-color Triome online. I'll go Saga. Why is there a reason why you don't want to play that tomorrow, or are you kind of just like looking at all the options? Because I feel like Meta Traders is just like a crapshoot from when I played in it. Maybe I just suck at metagaming, but that's kind of my experience. I can, in theory, leyline binding for 3 if I need to. Wouldn't be the best thing just because. Oh, he's just trying to try hard it. That makes sense. This was a really greedy attack. Kind of just sucks that we have a dead spell bomb in our hand. But I'm hoping that we can try to Shadow Spear our way out of this game. It's interesting why they didn't attack otherwise. Maybe the hand is just like nothing. And that's like their only play they had. I could end step Sentinel. Just to like... I really need a Fatal Push. Like, if I could Fatal Push the Sentinel, then this Temur becomes a 4-5. Another Mutavault. Yeah, I might end step binding the Sentinel, which I guess I should have done at the previous turn. Could also just like Shadow Spear up. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna make a dude. I'm gonna get the value. Sure. I'm gonna equip the Construct, I believe. I can also just equip Tarmogoy 4-5. Trade these two for it. Yeah, I think that's fine. Excuse me. I don't think they can trade the board. Next turn I can double Leyline Binding if I really wanted to. Which is kind of cool. They are tanking 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these like lieutenants and champions can definitely get out of control real quick. So definitely, like, as long as they don't draw another lieutenant to pump the sentinel, like we can just like pay for the sentinel attacks, and then like double Leyline Binding. I get the feeling that they're like running out of gas right here. Famous last words as they cast. Okay, and they have that gives everything forward. That's great. Now I can't double Leyline Binding without. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I could still double leyline binding if it lethal presents itself, but ballsy attack. I think I block the sentinel for sure. I guess this gives it indestructible, which is fine. Block the lieutenant. 7/10. This is good for me. Raid Walker's not that good of a draw. So I'm just gonna attack. Shadow Spear carrying, of course. Temur, Goyf, Shadow Spear, best friends. Again, I don't know why people don't play Abzan Saga. Just like single-handedly just winning the game for us. Of course with Temur, Goyf, but still. This is indestructible, right? Sure. Four, 8, 12. So they're tapped out. Can I just double leyline binding and then make a... No, I can't. Destroy an artifact. I need to draw an instant to make this a 7/8. So I can make a construct, block this, go to 10, leyline binding, a champion of the parish takes 7, 8, 9. I could also just leyline binding this. Just do that first. This, like, leyline binding that, makes us all moot. So 3, 5, 6, 9, 11. If I make a construct, block 3, 6, 8. Three, 6, 8. We need an instant or a sorcery. Sorting an artifact. Void Walkers didn't do anything. There's Springleaf Drum. This Void Walker not being able to block is very bad. So all I can do is hope to Leyline Binding. No Reflector Mage. I can Binding with Springleaf Drum. 3, 5, 7. I don't need to Leyline Binding, right? I gain 4. This is 3, 5. I'll let this die first. Okay, 3, 6, 8, 10. Right? 3, 6, 8, 10. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'll just Binding now, just to be safe. Okay. Now, what I would do just for one instant or sorcery. Sorry, I know I was playing a little slow, but I really wanted to double check my math, seeing how I'm like really tired from work. I feel like I always get shit on for being thorough, but I think it's just one of those times where I think it really matters. I should be doing my math ahead of time at work. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. So the Void Walkers are bad. The Spellbound's bad. Don't want anything else. Grist is kind of bad. I want all the discard spells. I think I'm gonna get the Grist. Yeah, Grist is kind of bad. So you could just play with no math, if only. What kind of sucks about the game so far is like I haven't really drawn Invasion. I guess I did once against I forget which match it was. I think I'm gonna sandbag my Reclaimer. Oh. I really want to sandbag. Sure. Yield to next step. Get an Abzan Triumph. Kind of sucks, but I think I have to play this Saga out. Unless I draw another fetch or a shockland. Never mind. Um, bolting themselves for them, Maria. Oh, Adeline. That's disgusting. So, crack this. Player Claimer, get the 2-for-1. Then try to stabilize with Dam. Hopefully they like just go balls to the walls on this turn. And then we can just like dam them. I think I have to jump here. Take 3. So we're gonna 5. So we'll go Overload. I love this card. Don't have any protection spells, please. So next turn I can make a construct, play a drum, play Tarmogoyf. Adeline, sure. Don't have a removal spell for this Adeline, unfortunately. It's an interesting league, though. We definitely made some interesting matchups. I guess creativity is tier 1, but... So we have to watch out for Solitude. They Solitude there. Interesting. I feel like they should have been a lot more patient with that Solitude. Maybe just me. Okay. Oh, it's awkward. That's a very good draw. I think I have to take this 6. Just no... So tap. So if I go equip here, if I make a drum and I equip, I can that way we can make a dude. We're buffing our little spell here, but the second out of line was brutal. I think we just run it back. Oh, did they not have lethal there, actually? Block Adeline. Actually, that wasn't lethal, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I just assumed lethal. That's my bad. I am an idiot. I was like, oh, I'll just have lethal. Just. Oh man, I am sorry. I am sorry. Yeah, I would not have died there. That's my fault. I could make a construct. What do I have left to tutor for a bauble? I'd make like a 4/4. Definitely wouldn't be dead. Champion, sure. I could play Tarmogoyf. I think that might be better. That I can lay land binding for 3. Alright. Let's try to not preemptively concede this time. I just can't do math. I'm ready to take a nap. That's for sure. Ooh. That's a very all-in solitude. They pitched another champion. Interesting. Solitude's kind of an interesting inclusion in this humans deck. I would like not a land. A land that's so I don't have to play the saga. Perfect. I guess I could just play the saga. And just start making constructs next turn. Push Coppercoat Vanguard. Prismatic ending this. Don't know if I want to play Saga or Binding or Misty Rainforest Binding. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm not blocking with this Reclaimer, so I might as well attack. I think I'm gonna play Saga. They go Adeline, that sucks. But not really, because I don't get any value out of Adeline. Okay. Prismatic Ending. Oh, let's get the Alkali Triome. Just get in there. So we can get Shadow Spear eventually, or probably just now. Reclaimer will be a 3/4. Interesting. Is this Lieutenant? Sure. Okay. I'm tempted to go get Springleaf Drum here. Like I always get Shadow Spear later. I could leave the Reclaimer black to block now. Being pretty patient. Like with this pending in hand. This is another Adeline. Oh. I don't care about that card. I don't care about that. That's the good thing about playing Abzan is like Sanctifier Invec like is not that great against us. Against our Prismatic Inning Leyland Binding deck. Cool. I'll tutor up Saga next turn, or at the end of your opponent's turn. It depends, I guess, because if they like slam an Adeline, then I'm gonna want to just untap and Prismatic Ending it. I could have attacked with the Reclaimer actually. Another Adeline. Yeah, so I'm not gonna untap with the Reclaimer or sacrifice or activate Reclaimer. Subtly good draw. We know they're cards in hand are not lands. Interesting. So they go to 6. Oh. Did not expect a force. This is still technically lethal. Next turn. Another Saga's nice. They can't even cast this Shining Shoal. That's actually really funny. Okay. Ballsy attack, ballsy attack. So this is force blocks. Get Saga down. So we could lose this game if they draw a 6. Okay, so we know that they don't have attack for 4. Fatal push off the top, please. Alright. Attack. So they need to draw Solitude. And then they can Shining Show me, technically. But I guess I can just get Shadow Spear on the Elvish Reclaimer. Saga's carrying. Okay. I wish I could Binding a Mutavault. Block. What is the last card? Cool. Okay. think I bought him the spell bomb. Yeah, I want all 3 lands. We're fetch shocking twice, so Acquisition. Oh. Or gets like Crabvine. And I bought it to my spell bomb. Why? Why? So this. Guess I gotta take this Tomb Scour. God damn it. Why did I have to bottom my spell bomb? That's unfortunate. I gotta shuffle it and hope Moto just puts it back on top. Surveil 3. Mill 3. I could just like conserve my life total here. I think I will. Just get a basic forest. If I draw Leyline Binding, I can just play Catcher Triumph. If I want to go Binding and push, that sucks, but they didn't upkeep Gaze. They Dredge Dark Blast. Oh no. So they returned Thug, Dark Blast, Trusty cards with Thug and Discovery, Imp. Oh, why did I have to bottom my Lonely Spell Bomb? That's unfortunate. Oh, well, luckily we have a lot of hate for Dredge in the sideboard, like an absurd amount. We have 2 Endurances, the backup Lantern, 3 Moonlight. So they can return Ox. I can't believe I bottomed my spell bomb. That's just my luck. So we know all. Well, we did know all 5 cards, but then they're going to discard their hand. I think we can recover. We have 2 Voidwalkers main too. So 3 Moonlight, 2 Endurance. Oops, not a Force of Vigor. 2 Endurance, a Lantern, a Dam as a failsafe is fine. Brought the push, brought the grist. I think with the bindings, I feel like we don't need all 3 pending. I feel like if they are hard casting their stuff, we're winning the game. Let's try this. I want to keep the number of green cards high for endurance. We have 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. Beautiful. We need a white source, but it's fine. It's just fine. Put them on to 5. This dam is kind of a dead draw, but we have our turn 1 hate piece into a backup. And luckily, our hate piece bypasses Leyland. Oh, I didn't fucking play the... What am I doing? What am I doing? I just like... I am so tired. I'm sorry. I am so tired. Alright. We've got to play the Goyf this turn. Gosh. They could wear it, which is unfortunate, but then we could have like started bashing with Tarmogoyf. We still need a red source here. Or a white source. Okay, I'm gonna sack to draw a card. Okay. Really need a white source. Alright. Can we keep making mistakes and not get punished for it? That's the real question. Do they have another portable hole? No. I can't thought seize them. So no, because we could have been bashing it with Goyf right now, but I think I'm gonna play it safe. Hold up 2 mana for Moonlight. Hey, how's it going, Andrew? Thanks for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. I hope you're back from Utah, right? Hopefully you're back from there. Safe. Alright. We got the Void Walk them. Casual just didn't play my turn 1 hate beast until turn 2 and still won, luckily. Did I get shot at my crazy cruncher? Yeah, for sure. You can never know nowadays. You never know nowadays. Nice. That's awesome. Nothing like the good hard's work. Sounds kind of awkward, to be honest, but I think we just have to keep this. No Leyline. Good for us. Oh, okay. Thoughtseize. So they probably boarded out ley lines and boarded in Thoughtseizes, which is interesting. I mean, if they have a turn 2 reunion effect, they just take the Inquisition and then just. And this Moonlight is too slow. So we gotta hope that we top deck like a Yard Hate spell. We only have a green card for Endurance, so Endurance isn't good enough. Yeah, so if they have a turn 2 reunion effect, we're just dead in the water, unfortunately. Unless we draw a Hex piece, which we did not. Oh my god. Don't think I want a Tarmogoyf. I should have gotten Godless Shrine so I can go Moonlight and yeah, that was just not correct. You just gotta hope that there you don't have any Dredgers in the top 3. They hit Dark Blast. Okay. Yeah, I got super punished. I could have gone Saga here, but now I have to hold up Moonlight the whole game. So they can flash this back. Yeah. Oh man, I played this really bad. I secrets my land's absolutely horrible. I was like, oh, Misty Raver is the worst. I should just play it, but that was not ideal. Okay. Surveil. They know about my Moonlight. Hopefully that one turn delayed Saga doesn't cost me though, but I feel like it will. Ooh. This might be greedy, but it's good top deck. Okay. Invasion. So we can Invasion for an Endurance right now. Oh, I can't. I can't Invasion for Endurance right now. I can the following turn. Yeah, so I'll play Triumph and pass. I could also Invasion for another Voidwalker. But like holding up Moonlight here and then tutoring up another card seems safe. So I can Invasion for an Endurance here. Yeah, I can Invasion for an Endurance. So Spell Bomb. So search library. Endurance, target you. So now we have Endurance plus Spell Bomb. So they have to rebuild. We have a Saga tutoring up. Let's go. We're on the play. That's great. We have turn 2 binding, which is good. I'm gonna go Windshift Teeth here, get my off-color triumph, so then I can go Goyf on turn 2 if need be. We need a second green source for invasion though, but creativity. Oh, is this creativity? No, it looks like it's blue-red Murktide. Looks like it's blue-red Murktide. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll get off-color triumph. Huh. I think I'm gonna prismatic ending the Star Sea. I don't want them to feel their graveyard. And then next turn I can go Urza Saga, Tarmogoyf, hold up Leyland Binding. As they already this is just Guy Fair Reach. Okay, cool. Emery. Okay, cool. They're targeting me. They know I'm gonna draw invasion. Go Tarmogoyf. Leyline Binding you. So damn it. I'm gonna go get Dino here. Thoughtseize. I could Thoughtseize and then I could Thoughtseize and then just hold up Saga activation. Yeah. I get Thoughtseize. Take and then hold up Saga activation. And then I can decide if I want to Dino next turn. Because if they have like double heat or heat plus bolt, I want to protect my Dino. Oh, counterspell. Well, I'm gonna take their Murktide. Do I care about their Murktide here? I might just take their counter spell. If I take their counter spell... Yeah, I guess I can outgrind the counter spell with it. So like if they like just they could just like tap. Yeah, I think I just take Murktide. Cuz like if they have to for them to cast Emery, they can make a construct. They're probably going to make a construct and an artifact. And then I just get a spell bomb. So I think they're going to tap out or counter spell here. Don't waste my points. I'm trying. And then they hold counter spell mana, then they just aren't doing anything. Green. Oh, so this is the Temur deck. So we'll see if they tap here. Okay. Oh, I should have tapped this. If they get Pithing Needle, I'm fucked. Okay. So their hand is Counterspell Emery. So they can hold up Counterspell. I'm gonna get Temple Garden? No, I want Overgrown Tune to get Voidwalker. Misty Rainforest. I wonder if I should proactively do this. I feel like the answer is no. They got some Murktide. I'm kind of fucked. Oh my god, I got so fucking punished. Oh no. And this is why I want to take Counterspell, because I could have slammed an 8/8 dinosaur. Yeah. Okay. This isn't the worst. If I draw a land, I can Thoughtseize plus land. Okay, let's do the math. Inquisition, get a Reclaimer. 3, 5, 7. Oh, that's so frustrating. So we can still get a dino and block the Murktide, and then just do it again. Oh, fuck me. Alright, so that means we can still draw Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding is still out here. Leyline Binding. Fuck. Yeah, Grist isn't out. Oh, why didn't I crack my spell bomb? So we're on Trump duty here. We needed a Urza Saga off the top or a basic, otherwise we just die. Can't attack either. Oh, that's so unfortunate. This has reach. Okay, so we still have an out. We just need Leyline Binding. God, that's such a... God damn it. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. Dirts. Explosives. Lantern. What do I not like? Emery. I'm assuming they have Breach. I don't know what cards I dislike. I definitely want these, right? I guess I don't necessarily need an explosives. Is it better than Voidwalker? Probably. I don't like Voidwalker in this matchup, surprisingly. Bacon Trimmer Reclaimer. Trim Bauble. Trim Pending, maybe? Oh, man. Why did I not fucking crack my spell bomb? I'm an idiot. Idiot. Alright, let's focus. This is a really tank. Did I not board Needle? I apologize. I don't think I would want Needle in this matchup, right? It's just really for Emery, and we have all the removal for it, to be honest. Let's go like this. There's a tank. There's a debate of keeping the fetch. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to. Interesting. Yeah, I should have kept the fetch. Just matchup inexperience. Tarmogoyf would probably be the best draw here. Invasion. I'm gonna play Saga just to play around Spell Pierce. A green source would be great off the top. I think we have to lean on this dino. They whiff on a land, that'd be great. Nope, they did not. Green source, please. Green source, please. Okay, okay, it's okay. All is well. All is well. All is well. So they can cast EI here. I would have loved to cast a dino last turn though. That would have been fantastic. Some Murktide. We're all in on the dino and we just didn't draw the green source. Unfortunate. How about a Leyline Binding? That's nah. I could get Lantern so then they can stop the Saga shenanigans. Yeah, I have to get Dino here. I'm gonna do it now because I want to play around Counterspell. Zolothar's a cast. Yeah, so they can't counter it, and like if they have a Teferi, I can't. I can't cast it, so. We need our lands. I would like a land, please. They tap that or no? They still have red mana because of the Mox Amber. This is where again, like I always argue that we need the 25th lands because we need to cast our spells and we have like these invasions just running in our hand. Target themselves. I wonder if they'll attack and try to answer my Zalortha. And then ping it. It's fine. What? Okay. Did not expect that one. Land, please. Please. Endurance. Where are our lands? Where are our lands? They hit the wrong card. They're supposed to hit X-Mage. Oh, fuck. Did they hit Murktide again? Fucking ass. I wanted to get him with this Ren and 6, but they were being too cute. I mean, it's only a 4/4, so it's not the worst. Please. Please. Just give me a land. There's a Hex Mage still in the graveyard. Please. Please. Saga. Thank you. I've ordered out Voidwalkers, so I can do this. And now I'm not going to do it right away because I want to play around their Clothis. Darcy. So last card's not a counterspell. Dino is just like... I could get Grist. I could also like just get Tarmogoyf and just attack for lethal next turn. And then just push. Oh, but Tarmogoyf is actually pretty small. Yeah, I think I... Oh, no, I think I boarded out... I did not board out Grist. Let's attack first. This is how Twitch plays Abzan. Switch library. Get a Grist. I don't technically necessarily need to minus, but I guess I should. They might crack EE here. They don't. Interesting. Interesting. I read chat first. So Ren could take on my Grist, which it does. I think they should go to second main, right? I don't think they want to attack into this Endurance. They're very close. Oh, now they have to attack into this Endurance. Okay. Spell Bomb. It's 8, 11. So I think attack was Lortha. Let's push here. I think I'll only attack with Zalortha here. Yeah. Yeah, I could have cracked the lantern. That was my mistake. What are they targeting? Okay. I can't lantern myself. And they were lanterning my graveyard, so. No, did I actually die to the bolt? That'd be very sad. Okay. I mean, based on my history, I probably would have considered. I think I want the dam, knowing that we saw Murktide. Um, so Invasion's good. Invasion's pretty good. Good thing you got your premature concede out against mono white. Oh, so true. So true. I still don't think I want Pithing Needle. Maybe I just board in 1 explosives. Do I want second explosives? Golly. What do I want over the second explosives? Do I just cut a reclaimer? No way, right? I don't think I can cut a reclaimer. Do I want the pending for red and 6 too? I think 2 pendings is still fine. I think I just keep it like this. Okay. Pummel into 5. We have discard into Tarmogoyf into potentially Endurance. Are they gonna Emery here? They could just be holding out Spell Pierce. But I need to be... I need to just cast this. They Spell Pierce, they Spell Pierce. So they're hoping to get out of this with Saga. Alright, Slamagoyf. Yeah, they can definitely draw out of it for sure. Damn. Do I just slam an Endurance here? I could. It shrinks my Tarmogoyf though, unfortunately. But I think I just have to slam Endurance and raise. I could also just like not use the endurance ability. Vampire Hex Mage. Interesting. I'm not going to target anything. Maybe I should have gone over going to. They unholy heat my endurance. Interesting. Okay. So I could damn. Attack. Okay. Let's make a construct. Get a shadow spear. Lethal? I don't know if I deserve that or not, but I don't know if I deserve that or not, but we got there. You don't deserve this? I don't. It's just one of those things where, like, Abzan is just so good, I can just punt my way into a trophy. That's how good Abzan is, right?